So fresh from Harbor Freight, I picked one of these up. I had just gotten rid of my battery-powered one, which was NiCad-powered. Didn't really care for it too much. And the batteries needed to be replaced again, so I just got rid of that one. And I was over at Harbor Freight for something else, and as I always do, I always look at their return or clearance section. Sure enough, that's how much I got this thing for. Actually, it was less than that because I was using a 25% off coupon, which I don't think they're supposed to let you use those coupons on store returns or open box items, but it rang it up anyways, and I didn't complain. So I got it for $7.50, then after tax it was about $8. What's interesting about this thing is it's not the basic model. This model has the rotating end right here, which I'll show you guys in a minute, and it retails for like $27.99. Occasionally you can find these on coupon. I don't know what they go for at that point, but I have been looking at getting one of these for a while, and this one was cheap enough that I could say, hey, if it works and works for a while, I'll be happy. So I didn't spend too much money on it, but we'll go ahead and look over the box real quick. As I said, you can rotate the handle. You can rotate it through 180 degrees with 5 positive stops for controlled cutting from any angle. See if there's anything else on the back of this thing. So you have a shoe plate which pivots for up to 30 degrees for increased stability, which is pretty standard. A 1/2-inch twist lock blade chuck for fast, easy blade changes. We've messed with these before on other reciprocating saws. It's pretty standard again. Rubber grip for comfort and durability. Handle rotates 100 degrees. We already saw that. Variable speed trigger with switch lock button. So it's actually got a few good features to it. And there's some more specifications if those of you want to see it. So we have the tool itself. They didn't include this, I just threw it in here. And then we have an Allen key and a owner's manual, which is typical Harbor Freight. Nothing really too amazing in here. So what's nice about these little saws, as far as Harbor Freight's concerned, is their price point. Even if you pick one up off the shelf, brand new, it's still not a whole lot of money. And honestly, for somebody who uses these at home and needs to cut something every now and again, these aren't bad little saws. This does feel pretty well constructed. It's not too much flop or play in it, which is kind of surprising given the price point. So here's the lock, which allows you to rotate which that's kind of a nice feature too, because if you want to make a cut at an angle and want to hold it as normal, there you go. Or you can, do it whatever way you want. And you can also get at the brushes by doing that. So here's your variable speed trigger and the lock, which locks it in place. So I think overall this will be a pretty good little deal for me. Let's go ahead and try it out. So to install the blade, you just stick the blade in the slot and then rotate the cap and make sure it's locked in place. So we'll start off with some smaller sized wood before we graduate to 2x4s. Get the blade installed. Not bad. More or less goes right through it. Of course, it makes a mess, being that you're playing with wood. Let's try a little thicker. without a hitch. It goes right through it all. I'm definitely happy with it so far. Let's get some bigger wood. Here's a slightly bigger piece. And by the way, safety's always first. Not too bad. Now we'll try some scrap cabinet wood. So all in all, I'd say this was $8 well spent. I'm definitely going to get some use out of this from time to time. That's part of the reason why I didn't buy a good one, is because I only use these every so often. It's not really all that important to me to have the best one that you can get for the money. I just want one that'll do the job okay, and this one seems to be that one. So stay tuned for more. You guys all stay classy.